Hey everyone, this is Rufat again. Hope all of you are having a great day. And this is a new episode for our Learn Azerbaijani section. And on this section, as you can see from the title of the video, I'll be going through the names of 10 cities that I would like you guys to know how to pronounce properly when you go to Azerbaijan. I know that currently there are many tourists, foreigners that are coming to Azerbaijan and traveling inside of the country, and however they don't know how to properly name or pronounce the name of the cities that they're traveling to. Obviously, if you're going to be saying them in English or whatever it feels easier for you, the local people will definitely be understanding you. However, it would be nice if you would learn how to pronounce it properly, as when you go there it's easier for local people to understand where you're going, or at least just to show your respect that you're at least trying to pronounce the name of the city. So I have a list of 9 cities, and I'll be adding one more final city to the list, and which is where I'm originally from, and I have spent most of my childhood there. So you'll be also getting to know that, which is, I think, really amazing. And so yeah, without losing time, let's get started. Let's get started. So our first city is obviously going to be capital city Baku, which is, I think, now more than 3 million people living there, which is actually pretty huge comparing the rest of the European cities. But Baku actually is pronounced differently. In Azerbaijani language, Baku will be Baku, 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 Baku. The name of the second city, which is super funny for most of the foreigners when they see it for the first time, it's Ganja in English, but in Azerbaijani language it will be Ganja, 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 Ganja. Ganja is the second biggest city in Azerbaijan currently. I think there's like 500,000 people living there. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm definitely sure that it's the second largest city, and pretty cool city. Definitely go and check it out. They have an airport there too, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's gonna be Ganja, Ganja in Azeri language. Our third city is gonna be Sumqayit. I think this is not really hard because this city is almost written and said same in our language. I think the only difference is between just one letter. In English it's written with G, and in Azeri it's written with Q. So it's Sumqayit, 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 which is the third biggest city. And the fourth biggest city is gonna be Mingachevir. That's how you say that in English, I guess. And in Azeri it's gonna be Mingachevir, 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 Mingachevir. And fifth biggest city, at least to this list that I'm checking right now, it shows Khirdalan, or I don't know how you say it in English. I think it's like you say it like Khirdalan or whatever, but proper way of saying the city is Khirdalan, Khirdalan, Khirdalan. Actually, I'm not sure if Khirdalan is actually accepted as a city, because according to my knowledge it's part of Baku, or maybe it's like a suburb of Baku, but if it's on this list, so probably it's also accepted one of the main cities. So it's in Azeri it's gonna be Khirdalan, Khirdalan. There's also a famous beer called Khirdalan from Azerbaijan. If you haven't tried it, definitely you should check it out. It's, I think, good. The next city on the list shows Shirvan, which is actually pretty much pronounced same, but there's only like a letter difference when you're writing it. Obviously in English there's no letter of sh, so you write sh. But when you say it in Azerbaijani language, it's gonna be Shirvan, Shirvan, Shirvan. It's also one of the main cities that is in Azerbaijan. At least on this list, it says that there are more than 100 people living there, but it might be an old data, which I'm sure that there are more people currently living there because it's from a couple of years ago. The next city, which is also one of my favorites, is Shaki. Shaki is an amazing city. Whenever I see the name of this city, I always have like this smile coming on my face because I have really good friends from there. These people are amazing. I have never met anyone, like any negative person, I would say, from this city. Basically, Shaki, I even think most of the jokes that are happening in Azerbaijan, there are a lot of jokes coming from this city, which is actually super cool. Really old city, a lot of things to see, amazing people, and I think they have one of the best sweets of whole Azerbaijan. And I really love this city. So, but how to properly pronounce the city, Shaki, in Azeri, it's going to be Shaki, 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 which has a really, really rich history, as I mentioned earlier. The next city is going to be Yevlakh. In English, I guess that's how it's pronounced. In our language, it's going to be Yevlakh, 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 Yevlakh. This is one of the cities that are located in the middle of Azerbaijan, I would say in the central part. I don't know if there is a lot of things to see there. Most of the times I only know that when you go to the west or from west to the east, a lot of buses or cars are stopping there to have some tea or to have some lunch, as it's like the middle part of Azerbaijan. And I know that it's getting super hot in the summertime, but as I haven't been there for a long time, I have no idea if there is actually a lot of stuff to see, but I'm sure it's one of the main cities of Azerbaijan, so definitely there will be something. Our next city on the list is showed as Lankaran. Lankaran is also one of the major cities that are located in the south part of Azerbaijan. And I don't know if you're familiar with this or not. As I mentioned earlier in my previous videos, that Azeri people love drinking tea a lot, and obviously the tea of Azerbaijan is coming from this region, from the southern region of Azerbaijan, and Lankaran is one of the most major cities that are producing the tea for the whole country. And yeah, Lankaran in Azeri is gonna be Lankaran, 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 Lankaran. And finally, as I promised you guys, I wanted to share the last city, the 10th city that I really wanted to share. I don't know how many cities that there are in Azerbaijan in general, but this is one of the, I would say, not really known cities. It's called Gadabay. That's where I'm originally from. That's the place where I grew up in my childhood. Spent a lot of time. I have a lot of relatives from there. And in English, it's going to be Gadabay, and in Azeri, it's going to be Gadabay, 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 Gadabay. The city is obviously my childhood city. I love this city because there are a lot of mountains there. Really cool people. I think one of the really like natural organic food that you can find is located in this part of Azerbaijan, in the western part. Gadabay is actually known for its potatoes by most of the people in Azerbaijan. However, people don't know that this city has more than potatoes to offer. It's just like, when something is just known for some small thing and it just becomes a trend. And I think Gadabay has that thing with the potatoes, but people don't know that there's actually a gold, I don't know how you say, a factory, you say that or whatever, is actually in Gadabay, and there's a lot of gold that are being produced in that city, which is, I think, amazing. Apart from that, one of the first railway stations, I think the first railway road that was in Azerbaijan was constructed in Gadabay, which is also super cool history fact to know about. And there's a lot of nature and a lot of forests and trees that can be found in this region. So if you ever go to Azerbaijan, I really, really recommend and suggest you 100% to go and check this region or city out, this western part. I think the people are super nice and really hospitable, and they'll be definitely trying to make their best to show the real culture to you guys. Um, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode and learned something new, obviously, and hope you have an awesome day or evening, whatever you're having. And apart from that, I also wanted to mention that if you have any specific questions regarding Azerbaijani, about the language, about the country or culture that you want to ask me, definitely you can set up an appointment with me, and I'll be definitely doing my best to help you out. I'm offering 3 different packages from the time perspective. I'll be putting in the link in the description below. If you have any interest, definitely go ahead and book a time with me, and I would be glad to help you. It doesn't matter if you're a Azerbaijani language learner, or if you're trying to travel to Azerbaijan, or if you have any reason that you want to learn this language or know something about the culture. I'm here to help, and definitely go ahead and click the link below, and hope we can go from there. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed and you have a great day. Bye.